Luxury SUVs are designed to project power, prestige, and exclusivity. But beneath the polished chrome and stitched leather, many are financial nightmares waiting to happen. From crushing repair bills to catastrophic depreciation, these 100K Titans often leave owners broke. Today, we're counting down 13 luxury SUVs that can quietly bankrupt anyone brave enough to buy them. Number 13, 2024 Maserati Levante Trofeo. The Maserati Levante Trofeo was supposed to be Italy's answer to Porsche and Bentley in the luxury SUV segment. Positioned as a mid-size high-performance option, it targeted well-heeled buyers who wanted exclusivity with Ferrari DNA. Its design oozes character with a concave grille, trident badge, and sleek coupe-like roofline. Large alloy wheels and quad exhaust tips promise speed, while narrow LED headlights sharpen its aggressive look. Under the hood sits a Ferrari-built 3.8-liter twin-turbo V8, producing 572 horsepower and 538 lb-ft of torque. Maserati claimed a 0-60 sprint in just 3.8 seconds, making it one of the fastest in its class. Yet reliability issues, from turbo failures to costly electronics, have plagued the Levante's reputation. Trim levels range from the base GT to the ultra-exclusive Trofeo, with luxury touches like carbon fiber accents, Bowers & Wilkins audio, and advanced driver assists. However, tech integration lags behind rivals, and software glitches often frustrate owners. Inside, quilted leather, wood inlays, and sporty bolstered seating impress at first glance. The rear seats offer decent comfort, but cargo space trails competitors. Maserati emphasizes style over utility. Fuel economy sits at a disappointing 13 mpg city and 20 highway, while a starting price around $95,000 climbs past $150,000 with options. Resale values collapse quickly, leaving early buyers facing devastating depreciation. Owning a Levante Trofeo might feel like driving rolling art, but the constant threat of five-figure repair bills turns that Italian dream into a nightmare. Number 12. 2023 BMW Alpina XB7. The Alpina XB7 is a rare and extravagant take on BMW's flagship X7 SUV. Marketed for ultra-wealthy families who crave both power and luxury, it blends exclusivity with Bavarian engineering. Visually, the XB7 boasts Alpina's signature multi-spoke wheels, blue brake calipers, and a refined take on BMW's oversized kidney grille. Subtle Alpina badging sets it apart from the standard X7, while the LED light's signature adds drama. Its 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 delivers a staggering 612 horsepower and 590 lb-ft of torque, launching the 6,000-pound SUV to 60 mph in 4 seconds flat. That's supercar speed wrapped in a 3-row family hauler. Unfortunately, complex turbo systems and cooling components are notoriously expensive to maintain. Alpina upgrades the X7's trim levels with hand-stitched Lavalina leather, Alpina-specific digital cluster graphics, and bespoke wood veneers. Yet, optional features like the executive package and rear seat entertainment can drive the sticker above $150,000. Inside, it's a lavish lounge with crystal controls, captain's chairs, and a panoramic sky lounge roof. Third-row space is usable, but the XB7's bulk makes it more suited for chauffeured comfort than spirited driving. Fuel economy is predictably low at 15 mpg city and 21 highway. Resale values plummet as used buyers shy away from exotic maintenance costs. The Alpina XB7 delivers breathtaking performance, but one failed turbo or suspension repair can leave owners with repair invoices higher than most people's annual income. Number 11. 2024 Cadillac Escalade V. Cadillac's Escalade has always been a symbol of excess, but the Escalade V pushes the envelope into 100K plus territory. Aimed at buyers who want raw American muscle in a luxury SUV package, it competes directly with the Mercedes-AMG GLS and BMW X7 M60i. The Escalade V features a massive blacked-out grille, stacked LED lighting, and 22-inch wheels that emphasize its imposing size. Quad exhaust outlets and V-Series badging complete its intimidating stance. Power comes from a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 cranking out 682 horsepower and 653 lb-ft of torque. That's enough to rocket this 3-ton beast to 60 mph in under 4.5 seconds. However, real-world ownership reveals transmission wear and fuel pump issues that can cost thousands to fix. Cadillac loads it with trim-level exclusives, a 38-inch curved OLED display, AKG Studio reference sound system with 36 speakers, and Super Cruise hands-free driving. It's a tech showcase, but also a long-term liability when those electronics inevitably fail. The cabin impresses with semi-aniline leather, zebra wood, and massaging seats. Third-row space is generous, and cargo capacity remains a strong suit. But here's the catch. Fuel economy is a dismal 11 mpg city and 16 highway, with prices starting around $150,000 and resale values nosediving. Ownership costs balloon out of control. The Escalade V gives owners bragging rights in any valet line, but those rights often come with fuel receipts that feel like mortgage payments. Number 10. 2023 Aston Martin DBX7 Autovert. The Aston Martin DBX7 CO7 entered the SUV race as the brand's lifeline, marketed as the world's most powerful luxury SUV. Targeting Lamborghini Urus and Bentley Bentayga buyers, it promised James Bond sophistication with brute force. The exterior design screams Aston Martin DNA, a wide grille, swooping lines, and muscular haunches, large 22-inch wheels, gloss black accents, and an extended rear spoiler add to its menacing stance. Its 4.0-liter twin-turbo AMG-sourced V8 produces 697 horsepower and 663 lb-ft of torque. Good for 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. Impressive on paper, but complex AMG internals and bespoke Aston parts translate into astronomical maintenance costs. Trim options include luxury-focused and performance-oriented setups with adaptive suspension, carbon ceramic brakes, and a massive rear diffuser. Tech features lag behind German rivals, with clunky infotainment borrowed from Mercedes's previous generation. The interior dazzles with hand-stitched Bridge of Weir leather, customizable trim inserts, and an elegant cockpit layout. Space is adequate, though rear headroom suffers from the coupe-like roofline. Fuel economy is 14 mpg city and 20 highway, while pricing starts near $190,000, often cresting $240,000 with customization. Depreciation is brutal, and owners face jaw-dropping costs for even minor repairs. The DBX707 delivers exotic thrills, but the moment something breaks, it reminds you why Aston Martin ownership has always been a billionaire's game. Number 9. 2024 Land Rover Range Rover SV. The Range Rover SV is marketed as the crown jewel of British luxury SUVs. Positioned above the standard Range Rover, it competes directly with Bentley and Rolls-Royce for wealthy clients seeking exclusivity and prestige. The exterior blends classic elegance with subtle aggression. A flush grille, minimalist LED headlights, and 23-inch wheels announce wealth without going over the top. Custom two-tone paint options and unique SV badging underline its bespoke character. Under the hood, the SV offers a twin-turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 sourced from BMW, producing 523 horsepower and 553 lb-ft of torque. While smooth and powerful, reliability issues and complex electronics make maintenance a nightmare. A plug-in hybrid option exists, but it's equally prone to software glitches. Trim levels include SV Serenity and SV Intrepid, each focusing on luxury or performance. Exclusive features include ceramic controls, unique veneers, and a customizable 4-seat executive layout with an electrically deployable club table. Inside, it's a sanctuary of semi-aniline leather, cashmere, and even ceramic accents. Rear passengers can recline in airline-style seats with massage and cooling functions, though the technology behind these features often proves unreliable. Fuel economy hovers around 14 mpg city and 19 highway, while pricing starts near $210,000 and climbs above $250,000 with customization. Worse, depreciation is steep and out-of-warranty repair costs are punishing. The Range Rover SV is the ultimate status symbol, but once repairs start piling up, even aristocrats feel the sting of bankruptcy-level ownership costs. Number 8. 2023 Lamborghini Urus Performante. The Lamborghini Urus Performante redefined Lamborghini by taking the raging bull spirit and applying it to an SUV. Marketed for ultra-high net worth drivers wanting supercar thrills with family practicality, it rivals the Aston Martin DBX 707 and Ferrari Purosangue. Aggressive styling dominates: a gaping hexagonal grille, Y-shaped LED lights, carbon fiber hood vents, and massive 23-inch wheels. The Performante variant sits lower, with more aero elements and a titanium exhaust screaming Lamborghini DNA. Its 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 pumps out 657 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque. That's enough for a blistering 0 to 60 time of 3.3 seconds, though maintaining that performance means costly carbon ceramic brake replacements and tire wear that can drain wallets. Trim options focus on personalization. Buyers can select Alcantara packages, contrast stitching, and Lamborghini's Ad Personam program for unique colors and finishes. But every exclusive choice adds to a bill that can top $300,000. Inside, hexagonal design themes echo Lamborghini's supercars. Leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber dominate the cabin, while infotainment feels slightly behind German rivals. Rear space is fine for adults, but cargo remains modest compared to less exotic SUVs. Fuel economy is predictably poor at 12 mpg city and 17 highway. The initial price tag of $260,000 skyrockets with options, while resale values plunge once newer trims appear. The Urus Performante looks like a bull charging through the streets, but ownership costs hit just as hard, bankrupting those who mistake it for a practical luxury SUV. Number 7. 2023 Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. Mercedes designed the Maybach GLS 600 to be the SUV equivalent of its Maybach sedans, an ultra-luxury cruiser for CEOs and celebrities. Positioned above the GLS class, it competes with the Bentley Bentayga and Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The exterior looks stately with its Maybach-specific grille, two-tone paint, and chrome accents. Power-deploying running boards and multi-spoke wheels signal wealth at every glance. It's not subtle, but it's certainly imposing. Power comes from a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 paired with EQ Boost mild hybrid technology, producing 550 horsepower and 538 lb-ft of torque. Acceleration to 60 mph takes 4.8 seconds, but this SUV is more about smooth chauffeured comfort than raw speed. Complex air suspension and electronics, however, are expensive to maintain. Trim levels include rear seat packages that transform the SUV into a rolling first-class cabin. Features include a Burmester 3D surround sound system, rear champagne fridge, and ventilated massaging recliners. Tech like MBX infotainment and augmented reality navigation add flair, but glitches and costly repairs lurk beneath the glamour. The cabin is dripping with Napa leather, piano lacquer trim, and Maybach badging. A 4-seat executive layout is available, but it reduces practicality for families. Fuel economy sits at 15 mpg city and 20 highway. Pricing starts at $170,000, but easily climbs beyond $200,000 with options. Resale values are poor, since few secondhand buyers want to inherit such costly complexity. The Maybach GLS 600 pampers like a palace on wheels, but the repair bills quickly remind owners that luxury comes with punishing consequences. Number 6. 2024 Bentley Bentayga EWB. Bentley introduced the Bentayga Extended Wheelbase (EWB) as its most luxurious SUV yet, designed to rival Rolls-Royce Cullinan and the Range Rover SV for chauffeured elites. On the outside, it retains Bentley's trademark oval headlights, bold matrix grille, and sculpted hood. The EWB stretches the standard Bentayga by 7 inches, creating a stately profile with massive 22-inch wheels and subtle chrome detailing. Underneath, buyers can choose between a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 with 542 horsepower or a W12 delivering 626 horsepower. Performance is effortless, with 0 to 60 in around 3.9 seconds, though repairs for Bentley's W12 can run into 6 figures. Trim levels include Azure and Mulliner, with endless bespoke options. Buyers can spec everything from diamond knurled controls to custom embroidery. Optional airline seats offer 22-way adjustment, postural sensing, and even footrests, though the tech complexity increases long-term risks. The interior is a work of art, wrapped in hand-stitched leather, polished wood, and metal accents. Space in the rear is expansive, emphasizing chauffeured luxury, but cargo capacity is sacrificed for comfort. Fuel economy is poor at 14 mpg city and 19 highway. Pricing begins around $230,000 and can crest $300,000 with Mulliner personalization. Depreciation is significant and maintenance costs remain eye-watering. The Bentayga EWB embodies British craftsmanship, but even aristocrats hesitate when repair bills rival the cost of a small home. Number 5. 2023 Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. The Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT sits at the top of Porsche's SUV lineup, engineered to be the fastest and most agile SUV money can buy. Marketed for enthusiasts who demand sports car performance in a family-friendly body, it rivals the Lamborghini Urus and Aston Martin DBX. The exterior features aggressive aerodynamic upgrades, a sloping coupe roofline, wider arches, a carbon fiber roof, and an active rear spoiler. 22-inch wheels and distinctive LED light bars complete its track-ready stance. Its 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 churns out 631 horsepower and 626 lb-ft of torque. The result is jaw-dropping, 0-60 in 3.1 seconds, and a Nürburgring record for SUVs. But keeping that performance alive is costly. Brake replacements, specialized tires, and turbo maintenance can drain 6 figures over a few years. Trim highlights include Porsche active suspension management, rear axle steering, and titanium exhaust. Buyers can opt for premium interior packages with extended leather, carbon fiber inserts, and Burmester audio. Yet every essential Porsche option inflates the bill far beyond the $190,000 base. Inside, Alcantara dominates alongside sporty bucket seats and a driver-focused cockpit. Rear seat comfort is compromised by the coupe roofline, and cargo space lags behind more practical rivals. Fuel economy averages 14 mpg per city and 19 highway, while depreciation bites harder than expected since used buyers balk at upkeep. The Cayenne Turbo GT thrills on track days, but the wallet-crushing upkeep makes it one of the most financially punishing SUVs on the planet. Number 4. 2024 Ferrari Purosangue. Ferrari's first-ever SUV, the Purosangue, was designed to prove Maranello could build a 4-door without diluting its legendary DNA. Targeted at ultra-wealthy enthusiasts, it competes directly with the Lamborghini Urus and Aston Martin DBX 707. Its exterior styling is unmistakably Ferrari: a sculpted nose, hidden rear door handles, flared arches, and sleek LED light blades. Massive 22 or 23-inch wheels emphasize speed even at a standstill. Under the hood, Ferrari bucks the turbo trend with a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12, producing 715 horsepower and 528 lb-ft of torque. It rockets to 60 mph in just 3.3 seconds with a spine-tingling soundtrack. The downside? Maintenance on a Ferrari V12 is notoriously expensive, and spare parts are priced like precious metals. Trim levels aren't traditional. Buyers simply choose endless personalization through Ferrari's tailor-made program. Options like bespoke leathers, carbon fiber, and custom paint push prices far beyond the $400,000 base. Inside, the cabin is futuristic, with dual cockpit displays, carbon fiber switchgear, and sculpted leather seats. Space is decent for four, though practicality was never Ferrari's goal. Fuel economy is abysmal at 12 mpg city and 16 highway. Depreciation remains uncertain, but Ferrari's exclusivity often masks true ownership costs until repair bills arrive. The Purosangue delivers Ferrari thrills with SUV usability, but for most owners, the financial pain begins the second it leaves Maranello. Number 3. 2023 Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge. The Cullinan Black Badge is Rolls-Royce's boldest SUV offering, marketed as the ultimate combination of power, prestige, and exclusivity. It competes with the Bentley Bentayga EWB and Range Rover SV but surpasses them in bespoke craftsmanship. Its exterior exudes authority with a darkened spirit of ecstasy, black chrome grille, and massive 22-inch wheels. The squared proportions and upright stance emphasize luxury over sportiness. Power comes from a 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12, tuned to 592 horsepower and 664 lb-ft of torque. Despite weighing nearly 3 tons, it accelerates to 60 mph in 4.5 seconds. The issue? Repairs on this bespoke V12 and its advanced air suspension can cost as much as a compact car. Rolls-Royce offers virtually limitless customization. Two-tone finishes, bespoke veneers, and starlight headliners are only the beginning. Buyers often add $100,000 in options alone. Inside, the cabin is palatial. Thick lamb's wool carpets, hand-finished leathers, and champagne coolers. The Black Badge theme adds carbon fiber trim and darker accents. Rear passengers recline in near silence, cocooned from the outside world. Fuel economy sits at 12 mpg city and 19 highway, while starting prices of $400,000 can balloon close to $600,000. Resale values remain high in exclusivity circles, but maintenance is staggering. The Cullinan Black Badge floats like a private jet on wheels, but its ownership costs quietly bleed even the wealthiest buyers dry. Number 2. 2024 Mercedes-AMG G63. The AMG G63 is the icon of excess. Marketed as both a luxury SUV and a performance machine, it appeals to celebrities, athletes, and anyone craving status with military-inspired toughness. Its boxy exterior has barely changed since the 1970s, but modern touches include Panamericana grilles, LED lamps, 22-inch wheels, and quad-side exhausts. Its presence alone screams wealth. The 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 delivers 577 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque, propelling the heavy SUV to 60 mph in just 4.4 seconds. Off-road capability remains strong, with locking differentials and a ladder frame, but repairs to its drivetrain and electronics are costly. Trim packages include the Edition 55 and Night package, adding exclusive styling cues. Inside, buyers enjoy Nappa leather, carbon fiber accents, Burmester audio, and dual 12.3-inch displays. Yet, software gremlins and overheating turbos keep owners on edge. The interior balances luxury with rugged design. Seating is plush in both rows, but cargo space is modest compared to its size. Fuel economy is 13 mph city and 16 highway. Starting prices hover around $180,000, but dealer markups and customizations often inflate costs to $250,000 or more. Depreciation is slower than rivals due to its cult status, but repair bills remain punishing. The AMG G63 is an icon of style and power, but when the maintenance bills arrive, even millionaires question its value. Number 1. 2024 Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series 2. At the very top of our list sits the newly refreshed Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series ISA2, a vehicle designed to be the most luxurious SUV in the world, yet infamous for its hidden costs. Positioned above even the Bentayga EWB and Range Rover SV, it caters to royalty, billionaires, and collectors who expect nothing but perfection. The exterior design remains unmistakably Rolls-Royce, upright, imposing, and dripping with authority. The updated grille integrates illuminated details, while slimmer LED headlights and restyled bumpers add modern polish. Massive 23-inch wheels float beneath the handcrafted body, turning the SUV into a rolling status symbol. Power comes from Rolls-Royce's legendary 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12, producing 591 horsepower and effortless torque delivery. It glides to 60 mph in just 4.8 seconds, silent and majestic. But here lies the trap. Servicing this V12, along with bespoke suspension and electronics, can cost owners tens of thousands annually. Trim levels aren't traditional. Buyers enter Rolls-Royce's bespoke program, where every stitch, veneer, and paint hue is custom ordered. Most Cullinan Series ISA2 builds exceed $500,000 once options like Starlight, headliners, rear champagne fridges, and exotic veneers are added. Inside, the cabin is nothing short of a palace. Plush lambswool carpets, hand-stitched leather, and rear lounge seating remind passengers this isn't transportation, it's a lifestyle. The rear seat experience, complete with entertainment screens and picnic tables, overshadows most private jets. Fuel economy is laughable at 12 city and 18 highway. Depreciation may appear gentle on paper, but hidden costs, insurance, bespoke part replacements, and service contracts quietly accumulate into the millions over a decade. The Cullinan Series ISA2 may be the crown jewel of luxury SUVs, but for most owners, it becomes less a symbol of wealth and more a black hole swallowing fortunes. Luxury SUVs promise prestige, power, and exclusivity, but behind the stitched leather and polished chrome, they're ticking financial traps. From Maserati's fragile turbos to Rolls-Royce's six-figure options, these machines can turn millionaires into cautionary tales. Which SUV shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit subscribe, and don't forget to like this video for more deep dives into automotive legends and disasters.